Hello guys, welcome to our new video. And as you know, we are doing AWS Certified Developer Associate exam. So this is the next video of how we do further in AWS Certified Developer Associate exam. In my previous video, I had explained about the brief introduction of AWS, how we make an account, how we make an IAM user. So if you did not check my previous video, please go through my YouTube channel and then had a basic idea of AWS, how we're gonna make an account on AWS. So in this video, we will discuss about further about how we're gonna use AWS EC2. So in this video, you can see we have a topic of EC2. So what is EC2? EC2 is the stands for Elastic Compute Cloud. It's basically let us run application on virtual servers in the cloud. As you know, we had you can see in my previous video, we make a I show you the servers for every regions. Every regions has their own servers. So it's like a same thing, you know. EC2 stands for like Elastic Compute Cloud Servers. That's a good thing. It's scalable and it's option to pay as you go. So what do you mean by pay as you go? Pay as you go means whatever you use, you have to pay. It's not like prepaid or anything. For example, you use 5 GB of RAM and 10 GB of storage, so you have to pay according to that. Okay, so it's easy for developers to host applications, APIs, or even testing environments as well. Okay, so how we launch the EC2? Okay, to launch an EC2 instance, we first choose an instance type like T2 Micro, which is a free tier for developers. Then we can select an Amazon Linux or Ubuntu AMI. And finally, we create a key pair so we can log in securely. Um, um, so we can use, EC2 service from AWS. And then you can see the demo steps: launch EC2 instance, download key pair, connect with SSH from terminal, which is I will show you in my next video how we gonna launch an EC2, how we gonna download the pair. So and then you can simply start your first server on AWS. Okay, so I hope you understand what is EC2. And then next we will cover in our video, which is S3 basics. Okay, so now let's move to another core service, which is S3, which is AWS storage service. Okay, so what is S3? S3 stands for simple storage service. It's used to store any kind of data like images, documents, or even entire websites. So it's extremely reliable with 11 nines of durability. Okay, so it's mostly used to store all kind of data that you use in our microservices in AWS. And then we have some buckets, as I give you some introduction of buckets in my previous videos. So in this video we will further explain how buckets and objects work for a S3. So we organize files into buckets, and a bucket's like a folder, like you make a folder on your computer, and inside it we store objects, which we have are actual files. You can take example like for files you can see it's like object, and for bucket it's like a folder, and each bucket name is unique globally, so that there is no duplicates or anything like that. Okay, and then we will do some, we will create a bucket for you and then upload a sample file and show you how we can view the object URL as well. Okay, so S3 is simple but powerful. It give us secure, scalable, and then it will give us secure, scalable, and durable storage which every developer will use at any point. Okay, and the next thing is which is Lambda, um, which we further go to Lambda basics. Serverless compute service. What does it mean? It's mean Lambda allow us to run code without managing server. Instead of worrying about server, we just upload our code and AWS run it with when triggered by an event like an S3 upload or an API call. Okay, so that's a good thing as well. If you don't want to make a server, you can use this service as well. Okay, it's like a serverless compute service. Example, what is a use case of this? For example, if someone's upload image to S3, Lambda can automatically resize it, or when someone calls an API, Lambda can handle the request easily. So I will create a Lambda function in Python and connect to S3 trigger, and then we test it by uploading a file. Okay, so Lambda is basically event driven, serverless, and perfect for lightweight apps. Next week, we will further go to the database like DynamoDB and RDS. But for this video, like for my next videos, we will further go with all other types as well. But for now, we will more focus on the EC2, S3 basics, and Lambda. So in my next video, we will do a practical implementation of these three, and then you will better understand how we're gonna use this in our real world application. So stay tuned with us for our next informative videos. Thank you.